Hi and welcome back to the Form Pro preview of the 2010 Mudgway Group 1 race at Hastings on Saturday. Good to get back into some good racing.
Is it ever? God, sick and tired of these wet tracks.
Yeah, put it all behind us now and let's get on to some good racing on decent tracks and look forward to a great season. Let's get straight into the Mudgway. It's not a race you really want to put your rent money on, is it really? You know, it's some fresh up horses and
it's a pity about the track. If the track had been dead, it would have been, you could have unloaded on some, but
see, it's a slow 9 at the moment.
Yeah,
so Friday morning, slow 9, and
all depends what the weather does today and tomorrow morning.
Yeah, so I'm picking slow 9, heavy 10 maybe slow 8, but and possibly the inside could chop out by the time of the Mudgway, so it may not suit inside horses drawn the inside and on the fence. But remember last year Tavistock and Mufasa fought out a great finish. Mufasa was a top run last year.
And it's race 8, so there is a good chance it could chop out, and they generally go wide on these sorts of things.
Let's start off with Mufasa now. Last year that was a great. I potted him last year. I didn't think he could win because they paced the race and wide draw, but he almost proved me wrong. Tavistock, outfought him the last 100 metres with a much better run. But Mufasa went over to Australia, 4 races, didn't get all favours in a couple of races, but that last run, whether he was just tired, but he's, even with a decent weight, he should have won that race. He just a soft pace.
Yeah,
he didn't kick.
He had terrible jaws. If he'd drawn a decent alley when he was right up in Brisbane, he could have possibly won, but it made life very difficult. And I agree, he should have won that last race.
Yeah, I'm just picking that tacky run, flattened him.
Yeah,
fast time, big race. But so there's a question mark, and also the slow track. There's a question mark over him at $6. I wouldn't back him at $6.
Definitely, a slow track is against it.
Yeah, so a dead track,
but class goes a long way.
Yeah, he's going to be leading, or maybe take a sit behind Run Like Al, depending on what he does. Yeah. So I think those two.
Well, those two are going to be on the pace.
On the pace, Run Like Al can stuff the start up sometimes. So, but he should be right from that wide draw. He'll just work his way to up outside the leader, or maybe to the lead. But Pinocchio and the Ombre look like they're going to settle right in behind those two.
Yep.
And there's 3 or 4 drawn out wide that are going to press forward. But I can't really see them crossing Run Like Al if he sits outside the leader. So it's going to ensure a reasonably even pace for the first 600 metres.
I think
that back straight.
Yeah, I think Run Like Al will get to the front easy enough.
It just depends on what Mufasa wants to do. Yeah. But Mufasa likes to tick along, doing his own thing in front. If he can do that, Sanskrit will try and do that. But I don't know. I really like Pinoccio's. That one in Australia was terrific. Fast time, and the slow track is going to suit her much better than other horses. And she's also got that residual fitness, from 8 weeks ago when she raced in Australia.
And last time I beat Firebolt, and they're talking Firebolt, the Epsom, and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, so Firebolt bolted him next start.
Yeah, killed him, didn't it?
And the other thing is, there's only 2 horses. The two best win-strike rate horses are Wall Street and Pinocchio, and those are the 2 I reckon will fight it out.
Okay.
So what do you reckon?
I completely disagree.
What are you going to go for?
I just think the Aussie horses will be too good. You tell me a horse in Sunline that's gone over there besides Tavistock, which I think flicked the win.
So you think Illuminates?
I actually think Miss Marin.
Yeah?
Yeah, fresh up. I read your stuff on the site and didn't realise that Miss Marin had won fresh up before. And that'll do me, and I reckon Baker's got to hum it along. It's been over here for quite a while, and I think she's a great chance.
Yeah, well, she's won the last 2 starts fresh up. The only thing is the slow track. It's not her best. Now, being by Stravinsky, she won her second race on a heavy track. That was it as a maiden beating rubbish.
It's got a beautiful draw. It's got the best jockey in New Zealand.
She'll drop back. Who's on him?
Mark Du Plessis.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not bad, I suppose.
Drawn 6. It's going to be right on the pace.
Do you reckon Miss How about Illuminates?
I would have made Illuminates my top pick, but it's the fact that she raced last Saturday. She's had a plane flight. She's had travel to get to and from where. That's the only thing that puts me off making the top pick. Yeah. So I think she'd eat this field if, because she performs on a wet track, and we know she performs, and she's coming over here to go to stud, and They want to win so they can get it to stud quicker. So,
Right, you know what I think?
what?
I think you've been taking too many antihistamines.
Well, we always know the Australian horse will always be the good New Zealand.
Miss Marin on a slow trait won't win.
Oh, well, I'll have you on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have Miss Marin beating Panaccio.
Panaccio?
I like Panaccio. I actually picked Panaccio for third. But
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, all right, you're on. Another chocolate fish?
Make it 2.
Make
it 2.
Oh, you must be confident.
Yeah, I'm hungry. No, and okay, so you go Miss Marin illuminates.
Yeah, Miss Marin illuminates Panaccio, and for fourth I'm going to go. I've got to go Bolgenbard just because if it does get really wet,
Chopped up.
Yeah, chopped up. I mean, he's a tough season.
Yeah.
Geez, he's a tough old 22 races, man. It's great.
Actually, the only way Miss Marin could possibly win is if the inside really chops out during the day and she gets to the outside, and the outside's the best place to be. Because it's going to be at least an even pace, and that will suit her nicely. So if it's a reasonable track out wide, which it can be there, she could be a reasonable $18. But no, I'm going Panaccio. I think she's a great bet. She's perfectly placed, will handle a decent track. She should be fit enough to win this. And I think Wall Street's going to be the best horse at the end of the season out of this lot. He'll have the best record, I think, out of this lot at the end of the season. But is he fit enough? He's had one trial, he ran an average third. He has matured and grown a lot since last season.
Didn't he miss a set of trials too, Wall Street?
Probably did. Yeah, I'm not too sure. But whether he's fit enough is the question, but he's good enough. So I think Panaccio and Wall Street for me. Mufasa, because I think he'll get all favours from that draw. And I'll put him Bolgenbard too, if that track that he does chop out.
Yeah.
And get to a sort of a 127, 128 track, which it could do with a few showers around. He has to be a chance.
He's a good place bet. He's a good place bet regardless, isn't he, Bob?
Yeah, I think it was great money to
stuff.
When the rain came.
How the hell didn't we back it?
So even I like the Ombre, but the Ombre is my pick for the Spring Classic later on a decent track. And he's a really improved horse.
He is one hell of a horse on the way up. That's for sure.
Definitely. You know, he went to another level in Australia.
Yeah.
And I think he'll go to another level.
And this Barry can train.
Season.
He's a really, really good trainer, this boy.
He sets them for races and does a great job. So no, it's a race where you wouldn't go crazy on, but I'll be on Panaccio, and I'll be taking her in a few trifectas for first and second. Taking a few there with if you can get a decent sort of price there. For a price, maybe Fritzy Boy. Got a subscriber who's really keen on Fritzy Boy, but he's probably had a few too many coffees and and gone a bit crazy on him. But
he
won it 2 years ago.
Yeah. If I was going to have a good each way bet, you'd have to chuck in Bolgenbard. What's Bolgenbard paying? About $20? $16.
They probably pay more.
Yeah, probably pay more on Toto.
It's hard to say. Yeah.
It all depends. If the track really cuts out and gets really rough, I'd be whacking. I'll be putting a few bucks on Bolgenbard for a place.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a great race to start off the season. I'll keep the piece we haven't mentioned too.
I think it'd just be too short for it.
Could be, and she'll get back on the inside. So whether the inside, I wouldn't. $8 is too short for me at the moment.
It's incredibly short, isn't it?
Yeah, I think she'll be best over a mile later on. Maybe.
Wait for the Kelp. I'm waiting for the Kelp for her.
A Spring Classic.
Yeah. The ex-Kelp now. That's right. Sorry, Kelp.
So no, great race, and time's moving on, so we better just wrap it up. I'm running a Cornella competition. If you want to win a free month's subscription to the website, just email me your 3 selections, and if they finish, any 2 of them finish 1, 2, you get a free month's subscription, regardless of how many pick it. So anything in Australia?
The Golden Rose tomorrow. Finally, a decent track.
And a great field.
It's a great field.
Good horses in there.
Yeah, some very, very good. It's good racing, and the Memsley Stakes. You got Shootout. We will see how good Shootout is tomorrow up against some really, really good horses.
Yeah.
So tomorrow it's an acid test. Yeah. I have doubts about Shootout, but I have no doubts about So You Think and Typhoon Tracy.
Well, so we're in for a great day of racing tomorrow here and in Australia. So happy punting, and see you next week. Cheers.